Inside the craft house, Leader was sat behind a potter's wheel, which was now just coasting to a halt, as Leader had taken her foot off the pedal. Leader then made sure that the bowl she was working on was settled, and stood up to greet her visitors. To what do I owe the pleasure of a visit from Farmer and Galo Chosen today? Leader greeted them almost formally. Leader, there has been a development in the knowledge of the Sormos, Farmer answered. After we discovered this, we thought the Forsaken should consult on what action to take next. We have now, thanks to Galo Chosen, better understanding of the nature of the Sormos, but before progressing further, we thought it best to talk to you. You are right in doing this. If there's been a significant change in our knowledge of the Sormos, the leaders need to know. Are you ready to talk to us now about the details of this, Galo Chosen, or do you need more time to prepare? Now would be perfectly acceptable. I've gathered enough information at the moment for you to discuss, then you may need to take a decision later on what action you wish to take going forward. Very well, he said, now getting up, moving to the door, leaving the bowl half finished. Follow me, we will have another meeting of the leaders. Hopefully they will think this is worthwhile. As she exited the building, she moved again towards the meeting hall building. As the other two followed in her wake, she stopped just short of the building and called out in a powerful voice for all the leaders to gather again. Once she'd done this, she went inside and sat down on one of the stools to await the other leaders' arrival. After a short while, 3 other people entered the room. 2 of them Gala remembered from before, but one of them was different this time. However, it appeared the leader was satisfied with the number of people who were here and started the meeting. Leaders, we are here again to discuss the Sormos, which Farmer tells me Galo Chosen has now discovered some new information about it that we should discuss here, maybe take some decisions later about it. So, if you excuse me, I will now let Galo Chosen tell us what he has discovered about the Sormos. Galo, if you will tell us all, please? Thank you, Leader, Galo began quietly. He often found speaking in front of a group difficult. Sometimes he began a little nervously. When I found out from examining the Sormos in detail and talking to Farmer about how the Sormos grew and what happened when it was cleared, I believe there was a large part of the Sormos which wasn't on the surface, but instead lay deep beneath the soil. To see if this was the case, I and later some others dug down deep in a particular spot beneath the Sormos. We came across a large tuber or underground root store of the plant. The plant uses this as a water and food store, so that when plants of it are cleared on the top of the soil, can very quickly cover the ground again. If these tubers are removed, the Sormos may be slower to cover the ground again. However, that was not all we discovered. When we dug down deep to the level of the tuber, we also found it has thick side shoots leading out in different directions from it. I think that several tubers may link up with each other, or even maybe a great many of them link up. If this is the case, removing only 1 or 2 tubers may not slow down the Sormos as much as we hoped. Then maybe other tubers may try to replace the ones lost. This would probably take some time for it to grow back. It might make finding a longer-term solution necessary.